Stetson Mansion DeLand. TripAdvisor has named the Stetson Mansion the rated landmark tourist attraction in all of Florida. Florida's first luxury estate, built in 1886 for famed hatmaker John B. Stetson, is the largest, grandest, and most historic home ever built in Florida before the 20th century. It was the first home in Florida designed and constructed with Edison electricity, steam heat, indoor plumbing, and a call bell system. Opulent details include 16 different mosaic parquet wood floor patterns, 10,000 panes of antique glass, and various handmade wood embellishments. This Gilded Age estate has always been occupied and is still a private estate. It is not a museum or a home frozen in time, although it predates all other Grand Mansion museums in Florida. The home of Florida's first snowbird and famous hat baron has always been occupied, but it was hidden and forgotten as a great estate for 100 years. By Sandra Ketchum. When John B. Stetson, he of hat-making fame, wanted a large winter home for his family, first he chose the central Florida town of DeLand as its location, and then he chose architect George T. Pearson to design it. You might think a 10,000 square foot circa 1886 mansion resting on more than 2 acres is impossible to miss, but you'd be wrong. Hidden just a few blocks south of Highway 44 in DeLand sits the palatial 3-story Victorian-style Stetson Mansion. But is it really Victorian? Well, yes, but it turns out that it also includes a unique architectural blend of Gothic, Moorish, Polynesian, and Tudor styles. Sadly, most people don't even know that Florida's first luxury estate, but it does thanks to J.T. Thompson and partner Michael Solari, who purchased the house in 2005. Structurally sound, they completely restored the interior and exterior of the Stetson Mansion and successfully incorporated a few modern conveniences into the home, such as updated electric and kitchen appliances. One of the grandest homes built during the 19th century, Thompson points out that the home is the epitome of the Victorian era. With a little help from my friends, sponsors from around the country aided the restoration by donating everything from appliances to paint to furniture. One sponsor, Blanco Glass, gifted all the glass vases inside the mansion after learning that John B. Stetson was likely a client. The work paid off. Visitors immediately noticed the spacious front porch and exquisite Tiffany stained and lead glass windows. Around the estate are multiple fountains, a putting green, a gazebo, a pool, and a tranquil meditation garden complete with a hammock. The gardens have a fresh and modern feel, while still melding seamlessly into the overall design of the estate. Inside are intricate parquet floors in the world, many of which are designed in 3D patterns that change from room to room. One of the most striking features of the home is a glass and wood wall the Stetsons purchased from a French chateau and had disassembled and shipped to DeLand over several years. The wall remains in pristine condition, and the glass is original and dates to the late 1700s. The lavish home contains pieces from many different eras, including Victorian furniture from the 1880s and from later generations. While none of the furnishings is original to the home, many are similar to those the Stetson family would have chosen during their early trips to DeLand. In good company, when Henry A. DeLand, the founder of DeLand, heard that his good friend John Stetson was seeking a warmer climate for his health, he invited him to Central Florida. John liked what he saw, purchased 250-plus acres for use as an orange grove, and built the mansion in less than a year. Elizabeth, his wife, thought the area was lacking in culture and insisted John cut the size of the house in half. Still, the mansion was one of the largest and most elegant residences of the time. DeLand became the Stetson family's winter home, and they traveled from Philadelphia each year to enjoy 6 months of warm weather and sunshine. The Stetsons were some of Florida's first true snowbirds, and they spent their winters entertaining many of the era's most influential and wealthy families. President Grover Cleveland and King Edward VII were both guests at the Stetson luxury estate, as were the Vanderbilts, Astors, Tiffany's, Carnegie, and Mellons. Another guest, Thomas Edison, left his mark on the mansion during construction. The Stetson Mansion was one of the first homes in the world to be equipped with Edison electricity. Edison was good friends with the Stetsons and stayed in the house to oversee the electrical installation. Some of Edison's original light fixtures remain in the mansion, and the original Thomas Edison circuit box hangs inside the breezeway that connects the kitchen and dining room. Edison's handwriting is still visible on tags inside the box. Early guests would have been impressed with the mansion's ornate details and phenomenal craftsmanship. The home was built during the Gilded Age, but before the Machine Age, so all the elaborate embellishments were done by hand or with steam-assisted machinery. Stetson spared no expense when building the house, using the best wood available and even building closets in the bedrooms, which was rare for Victorian-era homes. Public tours and events. Today, visitors can tour the mansion year-round and are treated to the entire estate. No rooms are roped off, and visitors can even look inside the current owner's bedrooms and bathrooms. The master bedroom closet is also open for examination and is a new addition to the house. Originally the servant's bedroom, Thompson and Solari have converted it into a large walk-in closet, complete with 3 leather walls, a window, and an original Edison light fixture on the ceiling. Tours run 60 to 90 minutes, depending on whether visitors choose the standard or grand tour, and begin in the reception parlor on the first floor. In this room, visitors learn a little about the history of the mansion while standing beneath a ceiling painted to look like an abalone shell. There's also a magnificent piano, a Dali lithograph, and a fireplace dating back to 1886. As the tour proceeds through the home's many rooms, visitors hear about the mansion's renovations and the Stetson family's life. Art-loving visitors will enjoy the home's more recent decorations too. Different artists from around the country have contributed to the beauty of the mansion's walls, ceilings, and windows. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.